Well, one of the best things about living in the Central Valley is that we are the epicenter of agriculture, which makes our farmers markets some of the best. And now there's a new farmers market to peruse in downtown Fresno at the Sun Stereo Warehouse. So here now is one of the vendors at the farmers market. This is Brittany Adair Rodriguez, CEO of Adair to Love Baking Company. So thanks so much for being here. I love a good farmers market, and here in the Central Valley we've got plenty to choose from, but I don't know. I know that there has been several in downtown on and off. So tell me about this one at the Sun Stereo Warehouse.
So this one is the first and only indoor farmers market.
Yes.
So if it's raining, it's too hot, it doesn't matter, we're still going to be there. It is inside the Sun Stereo Warehouse. So there are other businesses that are actually in the warehouse at all times. And then we have every Sunday from 11 to 3, we have vendors and farmers come out. We are focused around the farmers and the bakers.
Okay.
So we're planning to have one food vendor, but we don't want to make it about the hot foods. We have a few bakers and a few farmers that are attending. We do have a stone fruit farmer, a melon farmer, mushroom farmer, and microgreens, and then soon to be a vegetable farmer as well.
Very cool. All right, so this is the Fulton Street Farmers Market.
Yes.
Inside the Sun Stereo Warehouse.
Yes.
How long have you guys been hosting this farmers market?
Only about a month, so we're new.
What's the turnout? What's the response from people?
So opening day was amazing. The community came out. We saw there's definitely a need and a desire for it.
Yeah.
And we have our regulars that are starting to come in, and each week they look for us because we have a great collective of bakers as well. So it's like you can get a lot of your groceries for the week at our market.
So in terms of bakers, you mentioned the growers that are there. Who is there that's baking goodies for us?
So we have Yellow Brick with macarons and caramels. We have Salty Bee, she does the sourdough and the sweets. And then you have me, who does all vegan dessert breads.
You brought some with you.
I did.
These are love loaves.
I did.
Oh
love
my
loaves,
goodness, they're so precious.
They have little hearts on all of them. So.
Well, okay, so what's in there? How do you make things, make baked goods vegan?
So I don't use any dairy, so I make my own egg replacement.
Okay.
So it's really simple. It's just oil, water, and baking powder.
Okay.
And then it varies from recipe to recipe. And then, there's no butter, so I use grapeseed oil instead of butter. And they come out really moist. They're very dense, which is most people love.
Yeah, especially in a little loaf like that.
Yeah.
That's a perfect little way to start your day with a little love loaf.
Yes.
Why do you think it's so important, not only for, other parts of town to have farmers market, but especially for downtown to have a farmers market?
Downtown can sometimes be a food desert. There aren't as many grocery stores. There definitely isn't a Whole Foods or a Trader Joe's downtown. So if you live down there, you may have to drive all the way to North Fresno or Central Fresno to get your produce. So we decided, hey, this is something people need, since there is a weekly downtown market, but there's no weekend market. So,
Right. And it's so refreshing and kind of, it feeds your body in a couple of ways. Like, it feeds your soul when you can actually shake hands with the man or the lady who grew your melons, and you can actually have a conversation with somebody who is baking bread for you. I think this is such a great thing for downtown Fresno, and such a great way, especially if we want people to live there, if we want this to be, a live, work, and play space. We've got to have things like this, and we need people like you to sort of champion it. So remind everybody, when is the Fulton Street Farmers Market in the Sun Stereo Warehouse?
Every Sunday from 11 a.m. to 3. So you can still sleep in, go to church, do whatever you need to do, and then make the market.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much for coming out. Thanks for sharing your love loaves with us. We will have all the information on the Fulton Street Market, Farmers Market online. Brittany, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you.
And it's a spooky season, and the Best Reviews team is standing by with some Halloween decor, and we're also reviewing some spooky products of our own. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.